All right, guys, we're going to do a little bit of unboxing here. So as everybody knows, this is my first year bow hunting. I've been behind a bow about 6 months, doing everything I can to get as on target as possible. My arrows are good. My bow's sighted in. I've been doing a couple bow shoots. I go shoot every weekend on the WMAs up here in Boise in the foothills, 3D targets. That way I'm getting those reps in that practice. So that way, if I do have the opportunity to shoot at an elk, I'm not going to make a horrible shot. But we all know how nerves can come in and really kind of kick your butt, right? So this year, being the first year, I was kind of going off of one of the Shields guys that I have a good reputation with and kind of talk with him all the time. He was out at the Argali bow shoot this last week and got to talk to him a little bit more. And so he talked to me about the Evolution Outdoors Hyde. With this, it does have a 2-inch cutting diameter. It's a mechanical broadhead. I believe this is a 5/8. Right off, my guess is they're putting all their money in the cutting blade. And with this, it does have a nice little tip, but it's blunted. It's not as sharp as you would think it would be. Like, I was hoping that these whole tips were going to be a lot sharper, but I probably behind what the arrow is pushing and with the way my weight and slug weight is, I'm pretty sure that's going to be just fine. So with these, it does take 40 pounds to deploy these little mechanicals on the side. So if that's going to be an issue as far as getting that kinetic energy up over 40 pounds, some people need help, some don't. Some have to shoot a lower poundage. Everybody's all on the same team, right? We're all archery hunting. So you got to make sure that you got enough kinetic energy for that to smack and open, but also to be able to drive that in. These are the practice broadhead tips. So I ordered these thinking they were going to come like the hides in individual nice little cases like this. Unfortunately, they all came in this one and had a little piece of paper down here, and there was a sticker on top, and it's on my bow case, and they were sitting there bouncing around. And so it was like, leave a comment and leave us a review. And I was like, broadheads work great. The packaging was horrible. And someone responded from Evolution Outdoors, and they were pretty upset that I said the package was terrible. The broadheads I get are practice broadheads, but bouncing around in this just made it feel like you didn't really try. And so that for me, that was kind of a little bit of a letdown, but I get, there are practice broadheads. They're not supposed to be the sharpest, which, I mean, honestly, they're really not, but I get they're supposed to be for practice and do their job. So with that, I have shot them, and they did exactly that. They did their job. Now, as far as with Evolution Outdoors, I did go with one of their index releases, the Dragon. I absolutely love it. This thing does come with 3 different springs. But I have the spring that it comes with in there because it's really hair trigger and it does a really good job. I just absolutely love the way it is. So that's what made me really lean into the Evolution Outdoors Hyde when he was telling me about it, was because the release was great. I watched a few YouTube videos on this, and the videos were amazing. Reviews were great on this. I mean, there is a video, and I think it was by Bow Boy or something like that. He was shooting through a cow scapula, which is way thicker than an elk scapula, and it penetrated. So with that in mind, I figured, okay, if I have to, and I hit an elk through the scapula, I know my arrow is going to go through the scapula. It's going to deploy. I'm going to get the lungs, and it's going to be good all around. Obviously, I want that double lung pass through. So that's where I built my arrows around this year. Evolution Outdoors does a really good job as far as the way this is made. There is a way to tighten the retention. So if you don't have the practice broadheads, you can tighten it down, and these will not deploy whatsoever. So that was something that I've noticed a few people left out of their reviews on these, was that you can tighten these down into what's called practice mode, and it will not deploy the mechanicals, and it will not get rid of the little plastic piece in there that would have to be replaced if they deployed. With that, I'm pretty excited to see what's going on as far as this first year. Got some new items that are new to me that I upgraded from what I used to have as far as equipment. We'll be going over more of those videos. Besides that, again, this is my first year bow hunting. So if anybody has questions that is trying to get into bow hunting, wants to do it, and really just hasn't found the time or the dedication to get into bow hunting, go ahead and ask me some questions about the do's and don'ts that I've found as far as mistakes that I've made and the things that I've learned along this path. Um, Besides, we're all one family, this hunting group, bow hunters, rifle hunters, doesn't matter if you shoot a crossbow. What happens is we're all together chasing the same dream to go after that animal and provide meat and put it on the table for our families and ourselves. So let's stick this out together. And if you want to follow on my journey, hit that like and subscribe button, because we're going to be getting out there here soon and start getting in the mountains and start chasing some elk. Got less than 30 days. So I'll see you guys out there, and I can't wait to hear your stories. Take care.